It's a lovely evening and we are expecting to have a cracker of a match here. We have the match referee and both the captains in the centre. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. It's a full house here and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, that's lovely time. The ball racing to the boundary. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Now how close is that one? But the umpire says not out. The bowler likes that, umpire goes upstairs.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Not hitting.
The umpire thinks otherwise. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Turned away for a single. Excellent running between the wickets. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has overstepped, no ball. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. He's not going to miss out on those. That looks close, big appeal. But the umpire says not out. The bowler likes that, umpire goes upstairs.
Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery, no problem. Reaching up. Wickets hitting.
But the umpire says not out. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's for more. He looks in good batting form. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. And the batting power play comes to an end. Good shot for a single. He didn't get any timing on that one. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Good shot. Nicely placed in the gap. The batsman should be looking for 2 here. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Turned away for a single. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Very good running between the wickets. Wow, that was a really wide throw. It's a full. That looks close. The umpire thinks otherwise. Defensive stroke from the batsman. Feel the bowler should be around that good length area more. Good shot for a single. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Turned away for a single. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Very good running between the wickets. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Not acceptable. This is just not right. Basic misfield like this can really cost them a lot. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Good shot for a single. Good shot, but cannot get it past the fielder. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. That ball deserved a boundary. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Last ball coming up. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? That's an excellent throw. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Don't think the bowlers have been able to hit the right length consistently. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. That was a stunning shot. That's high in the air. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Taken by the fielder, good catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Glorious, absolutely glorious. No ball called. Get ready for the free hit now. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Up in the air. Loose shot, and the fielder pulls off a beauty. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Good shot for a single. That looks close. Big appeal. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. That's high in the air. Oh, what a catch. He managed to have... The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. In the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. It'll be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Good bowling. It beats him all ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Came around quickly to cover the throw. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Turned away for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Yeah, that's very close, very close. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Very good running between the wickets. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. This has been an impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved win.